Right, welcome back everyone. We're taking a look at the second figure from the wave one of Transformers. What would you call it? The Super7, is it Ultimates range? So these are the kind of Transformers Action Masters that have been kind of blown up and super articulated. We've already taken a look at Banziatron, and next up we've got Bombshell. I think he was a UK exclusive as a Action Master. You see, this is kind of the toy look from him, and this very cool box with all of this here, age 14 and over. Sorry, you've got Bombshell on here, Super7 here. Come around here, you can see Bombshell as well down the side. Ultimates by Super7, and then around here again Decepticon, and lovely Decepticon symbol. And then you lift this up to unveil him. And there he is in the packaging there. He comes with two blasters. So you get your blaster, which kind of the G1 toy one, and the Action Master gun that you would have had as well. And you get his little Action Master dude just in the back. And then you come around to here, shows you all his stats. He's not very strong, intelligence is good, but speed endurance is also a little bit on the low side, as is his rank, courage and firepower. The only thing he's pretty high on is his skill. So what we're going to do there is we're going to open this guy up, take a look at him, do a bit of a comparison against the original just over here, and we'll see what he looks like alongside Banziatron. Right, here we are. We've got Bombshell here in hand, out of the box. First of all, I'll just show you what he looks like alongside Banziatron, which is the other one in wave one. So the two of them side by side like that. Looks pretty good. Two Action Masters, so I'll probably have them on display alongside each other with their kind of things. So I'll do that. Here he is alongside the original. Gives you an idea in scale and everything else like that. And you see they've kind of gone for most of the same details, definitely the same look. There are obviously some differences in terms of like deco and things like that, but it's more or less the same, isn't it? You think, look at the shoulders, all the detailing, the colours are slightly different. This one's kind of more bronze and things like that. But yeah, there's a lot of bits that look pretty much the same. I did think when I was looking at the legs that this could be something that they could potentially retool for Shockwave. So that could be something. But yeah, pretty good. You see this is the weapon that the original comes with, and they've kind of mimicked that with this one here, which is, the sculpting's pretty good, but it does feel very plain because it's kind of upscaled and a bit bigger. There isn't any paint or anything added to that, and the same with the kind of more G1 style. I may even end up painting these or something with like chrome paint or something, just to kind of jazz them up maybe. And then you get the kind of standard thing that we've spoke about before with the hands. So you get one kind of gripping hand here. That doesn't look as if it would hold either of the weapons, which is unusual. Because you look at the size of the thing. Oh, maybe is it that way around? Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem like it would hold it. Then you've got some bigger hands here. So I don't know what the smaller grip hands are about. But you've certainly got those, but can't see what weapon you would be able to get in there. And then the two larger hands, which should enable him to hold either of the weapons. So let's try that out. these seem ridiculously big. Okay, so it does hold that one okay, and better than Banzaiotron. I've noticed the hands pretty much are the same, so if you've got a problem with maybe Banzaiotron holding his gun, you could swap out that for the other one here, potentially. So that's something that you could do. Yeah, this one here. No, is it the same? In terms of thickness, probably about the same. So maybe it just needs to be kind of stretched out a little bit. So it does fit in there. So if you want to go for that same look, you can do. In terms of the other accessory that it comes with is obviously this thing is a kind of Action Master thing. And there is actually articulation on this one, so it does rotate from side to side and up and down on here. So you get some articulation. You can move its head round. It's got the little legs on here, and it can also peg on the back. So you can just peg onto the back like that, and you can move this forward and back however you want it to, like that, or you can just have it like that. It doesn't do what the original does, so it's very similar setup, but what this one would do, peg it in here. If you press this forward, I think this bit forward like that, it would kind of like come over this bit here, so it doesn't do that side of it, but yeah, still pretty cool. And then in terms of like articulation and stuff like that, the head can look down a little bit, up a fair bit, and to the side, and it's kind of hindered by these side pieces here. Nice paint for the mouth, silver across here, and then green in the eyes and silver up top. Again, lovely silver paint on the arms. These actually go all the way around and out like that. The arms move up to there and rotate around, and the same with the hands where they rotate and move in and out as well. And we've got some nice orange paint on here and silver. Decepticon, a kind of tampo on there as well. And then this rotates here as well, and then moves forward and back a smidge, I would say. Legs go out to the side there. Rotation in there, a bit squeaky, and you see this top bit is kind of reused from Banzaiotron, I think. And then you've got a bend in here as well. Again, some nice paint ups added on here, and the feet look as if they're painted orange as well. And then the feet move forward and back a tiny bit, and then there's a little bit of a rocker in there, but not a lot, to be honest with you. Not as much as I would have hoped for this type of figure, I would say. There's a little bit of squeakiness with the joints, but he is nice and looks good on display. These, I think they have trouble holding these weapons. They're so big, they kind of distort their hands to hold them, and then I feel like then they distort them to the point where they then become loose. But yeah, you can get him in some good poses. I'll probably have him with his weapon here and this thing by his side. I'm not sure whether or not I should display him with the original Action Master as well, just by the side of him, just to, you know, I probably would take this bit off just to have kind of the new and the old next to each other like that. I don't know, kind of on the fence about it. The other thing I was going to show you as well is show you a size comparison with the red line. So this is Hasbro's own line that they did. Admittedly, it's a different scale and everything else, but I thought it would be worth showing just so you can see the two side by side. So I've got Optimus Prime, so I'm just going to bring him in. So you can see it is a completely different scale. So you wouldn't really be able to display any of these side by side. And it's weird, I think, that Hasbro decided to release these guys off the back of these already, them already having an arrangement with them around these figures here. It seems really odd. I know there's a different scale and everything, but if I was Super7, I certainly would be a little bit miffed. Anyway, that is it really in terms of, going through and taking a look at the figure. Overall, he's pretty good. If you're into your Action Masters, it's definitely a cool toy to have. Just looking forward to more of them, actually. Really pleased with these, and looking forward to getting more as and when they come out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.